our sportsmanship and our grounds for removal from this site. We appreciate and thank you for your support and encouragement. Be loud, be proud, be positive. Good luck to both teams and enjoy the game. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem as performed by the Oswego State Chamber Singers.
In Maxdale Gymnasium is the site of what should be a fun contest for a women's basketball matchup between SUNY-Delhi Broncos and Oswego State Lakers. Trent Wilkinson, Zach Malamud here with you for this exciting matchup, partner. SUNY-Delhi's trying to get their first win of the season. Meanwhile, for the Lakers, they're looking to extend their second consecutive win. What's it going to take between these two teams?
Well, it's going to be a lot of rebounds, I think. I think the rebounds is going to be big, and I'm looking specifically at Diamond Pickett of the Oswego State Lakers. She's averaging 13 and a half rebounds per game for the first two games of this season. A really big person for the Delhi Broncos to stop today.
And we shall see what the outcome of that will be as we have the lineups going on between both teams. The head coach, Sean Pinkerton, coaching for his fourth season with the women's basketball team. And he's looking to improve after having a 6-18 record from last or 2 seasons ago. And so what do you think the key is in this situation? It's not a conference matchup, but you at least want to win. What do you think is the mindset out of this head coach that's trying to get as many wins as possible?
Well, I think with the season last year being canceled, now getting a lot of new faces in, getting this offense moving and working hard with these new players, just getting wins in non-conference gives you confidence going into the SUNY-AC matchups. They have a lot of tough teams that they're going to have to play later in the season, so getting wins now, especially in non-conference, is going to be huge for this Lakers team. They're looking for another one today.
Looking between both of these teams, this is the first time that they have faced against one another all time. So we're close for the tip-off here in Maxdale Gymnasium. As again, Broncos are looking to pick up their first victory of the season. In their previous matchup with Houghton, they lost in a 77-41 game that happened last Saturday. Meanwhile, it was last week that Lakers faced against Hillsborough College, picked up a 14-point victory with a score of 72-58. As we await the tip-off, who's the player you think is going to have a big impact in tonight's game?
Well, I already brought up Diamond Pickett, but I'm also looking at Danielle Kaivana, who's been the leading scorer so far this season for the Oswego State Lakers. 18 points a game in the first 2 games of the season, and she has been really dominant so far. 9 assists already on the season. Look for her to be running the show in today's game.
As the tip off, and we're underway with the Lakers controlling the possession here. Plays it out to the paint, 2 points. That goes in. Castiglione picking up the first 2 points of this game.
That was a great pass there by Chaston Giles, really finding Logan Castiglione down low. It was a beautiful one-handed pass, wide open down low, early lead for the Lakers.
Near the paint, now the baseline, and it's taken away. As the Lakers look on fast break, they got a teammate laterally it back. The Lakers still hold on to the wall. Near the baseline. Driving to the paint, looking for 2. That was missed. It was Giles who took the field goal shot. And it comes up empty. Now it's the Broncos' turn this time, looking to tie it up, but that's taken away again. Lakers again going on the offensive attack. Castiglione back to Giles. Lobs it over to Pickett. In the paint, going for 2. Strong off the rim, no good.
And looking for Delhi, they cannot turn the ball over. 2 straight possessions, 2 straight turnovers. They need to get shots up, and that's the only way they're going to beat the Lakers today.
Looking to go for a tie for 2 and a late whistle. And I think it's going to be on the Lakers. Or I'm sorry, the Lakers will have possession of the ball.
I think it might have been a travel for Jada Lennon for Delhi, and that's 3 straight turnovers. They cannot keep this trend going. They really need to keep up with Oswego right now.
Giles feeling the pressure. Gives it up to Johnson. Lobs over to Pickett in the paint for 2.
And what a good pass there by Elena Johnson to find Diamond Pickett, who is really strong in the paint, a really great big man that Oswego has down low.
Lobs it to the opposite side, now driving to the paint for 2, and that's no good. Pickett comes up with a rebound, almost stolen off of her pass. Giles fakes the pass, lays it up for 2. Just a quick attack on the offensive side by Giles. Near the free throw line. Broncos trying to pick up 2 points, and Pickett's had the ball but stepped out of bounds. Broncos will have the ball.
And Oswego did a good job on that last possession of getting the ball up quickly and setting up their offense right away, and they find open men, and down low was Diamond Pickett once again.
7 minutes, 35 seconds in so far. Lakers with 6. Broncos trying to put up their first points. They got an opportunity to do so right here. And they're going to reset the shot clock to 20 seconds. With a scoop, and they fake the lateral, dealing with double pressure, and traveling's going to be called on the Broncos again.
That's been the story so far, turnovers, and SUNY-Delhi has not gotten up a shot on the basket yet. So they need to keep working the ball around and just be smart with the basketball so they don't turn it over anymore.
Johnson in the baseline going for 3, and she knocks it down.
I really like what I'm seeing from Oswego so far, very early in the shot clock, getting straight down the floor and taking some early shots. They're making them, so keep going on them.
They're going to call an illegal screen on the Broncos. So Lakers will have the ball to take it near the bench. I mean, at this point, you want to play smart basketball. If you give up another point, do use a timeout if you're the Broncos.
I agree. They definitely should. They need to reset a little bit.
Pickett off the offensive rebound, picks up 2 points. And the Broncos are going to continue. No, they call for a timeout, as Malamud alluded to that they should.
No surprise here that they have to call a timeout, the Broncos, as Oswego's been dominant so far. Diamond Pickett has been a huge threat down low, and Oswego's up 11-0 really early in this one. But I've brought up a couple times already, getting down the fort quickly is the game plan for Oswego. Don't let the defense get set for the Broncos, and they're taking huge advantage of it, the Lakers are so far, and getting a lot of points down low and even from the outside.
Pinkett so far with 4 points in this game, as the Lakers have scored 11 points, given up none in these first 3 minutes and 10 seconds of this quarter.
Yes, Oswego's been very strong on the defensive side, forcing a lot of turnovers. That is not just on the Broncos. That is great defense by Oswego. They've been very strong so far with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first. This is a great track that Oswego's on to try and find another victory in this game.
Both teams to break out of the huddle and have this game resumed after Broncos utilized their first timeout. Only one foul has been committed so far. It was Angelica Lazo for the Broncos for an illegal screen. As we get things resumed with the Broncos with possession. Taking it near the wing. Dribbling it, looking for a teammate. Finds a player. It's Cooperson and a two-pointer, no good. Rebound made by Giles. Looks at front court, tosses it over to Pickett. Pickett looking to drive instead, plays it back to Giles. Giles holds. Goes to the upper wing. And gonna drive it. Looking for another 2 points, no good. Pickett on the offensive rebound, and a foul is called.
That's been a big story so far for the Broncos. Diamond Pickett has already gotten a lot of rebounds in this one. They need to find a way to box her out and get her out of the paint, because she's just going to keep getting rebounds and putting up more shots. Now she gets a shot at the free throw line to add to this lead.
Well, Pickett heads to the free throw line, shooting a pair. Foul has been called on Gina Lennon. The freshman of Hometown High School. Second free throw, no good by Pickett. And they're going to call a foul on Johnson.
Delhi need to keep running plays. They did a good job on their last possession with Jada Lennon getting an opportunity right next to the basket, but unfortunately she did not make it. If they keep doing that, they'll keep getting more opportunities.
Almost stolen, as the Broncos still have the ball with 17 seconds on the shot clock. They fake the lateral, they give it up to the wing. Out to the paint, looking for a two-pointer, no good. Rebound made by Pickett. Plays it on to Giles on the offensive side of the court. Wide open teammate, two-pointer, nailing it. It's Kaivana for 2 points. 14 unanswered points so far in these first 4.5 minutes to this game. And the Lakers still have not given up a point. Broncos looking to drive. Too strong off the backboard. Offensive rebound, tipped. Still kept it alive. To the paint again. Allowing it, looking for 2 and 1.
That was a beautiful dish off by Tisha Mayfield. She found Marissa Coopers right down low, and she gets another shot for the and one. It was a great play there by Mayfield, though, to find her big man down low.
And the second foul has been called on Elena Johnson as she heads to the bench. Free throw no good. Pickett on the rebound. As you mentioned, she's been collecting a lot of rebounds there, Zach. Two-pointer, Castiglione no good in the paint. Cooper's feeling the pressure, gives it a teammate, and Lakers defense will settle back. Halfway so far in this quarter, and it's stolen away. Castiglione in between the two defenders, and it's picked off. Carried along to the attack. Looking for Kupris to her side. Gives it to her. Back into the paint. Looking for 2 points. Got it down. Jennifer Roach picking up 2 points.
That was a great play there by Delhi to get Jennifer Roach an opportunity down low, and she took advantage of it.
3-pointer from the wing, no good. Pickett, another offensive rebound from her, too strong. And another, and this time a foul. And I think she may have injured or at least pulled a stinger.
She might have landed awkwardly there, but she will go to the free throw line. She got a couple more offensive rebounds there. Get some more. She gets another opportunity here at the free throw line. And she's been dominant so far down low.
No good off the first, looking to attempt for a second. Her second free throw is no good, but an offensive rebound is made. Pickett in the paint, allows it, looking for a 2-pointer, knocking it down with Stapler for 2. Broncos looking to generate something on the offensive side. They're being trailed down by 12. Near the wing, they're looking to drive. They play in at the baseline, double teamed, and traveling's going to be called again.
And another turnover there for the Broncos. They just can't seem to find different ways to keep hold of the ball. Just try and get their big men down low, I think, is the biggest key for them. They've gotten a couple baskets from getting their big men involved in the paint.
Pickett in the wing. Plays on to Giles for 3, no good. And rebound is collected by the Broncos as they look to go quick. And that's stripped away in a hurry. Giles is the front runner for the Lakers and is going to ease back. Allows it, baseline 3-pointer, nailing it. Kavana with her 3-pointer. She's got 5 points so far in this quarter alone.
And Chasten Giles has been dominant so far, dishing out so many opportunities for this Lakers team. She's been a great point guard so far in this one and has led the Lakers to a big early lead.
Foul called on the Lakers. It's their 3rd team foul committed so far. And Giles will be heading to the bench for a bit of a breather. 2:50 left remaining in the first quarter. It's a 19-4 contest favoring the Lakers. The shot clock's been reset at 20 seconds. Near the edge of the paint, 2-pointer, no good. Rebound made by Nimechek. Kavana looking to drive in the paint for 2 points, and she does.
And so many different weapons that Oswego is throwing at the Broncos. Kavana as well as Pickett have been dominant so far, and Chasten Giles has been dishing out passes everywhere. Nobody knows who to stop for Delhi right now.
Looking for a teammate, and she does near the middle of the court. Driving to the paint for a 2-point, the Broncos have got another 2. They go quick though with Pickett. Allows it back. A wide open 3-point by Iglesias and a foul. Three free throw opportunities coming up for Iglesias. This foul has been called on Angelica Lazo for the 2nd time.
And Oswego did a good job there of moving the ball around quickly and got an opportunity for Iglesias to get the 3-pointer. She was eventually fouled on the play and gets 3 free throws here to extend this Lakers lead.
I mean, what are your thoughts to this quarter so far? Do you think it's been the Lakers that have been overplaying to their physical limitations so far?
I think the Lakers have done a great job down low in the paint, as well as even outside and moving the ball around to get those opportunities. But mainly in the paint, they've gotten a lot of rebounds so far. We haven't seen too many offensive rebounds for Delhi. So Oswego now looking to add some more offensive rebounds, and Diamond Pickett has been right there so far in this one.
Substitution from the Lakers as Kaivana is subbed out. Playing it up to the wing. They're looking to drive off the screen. Down to 15 seconds on the shot clock. Baseline looking for a three-pointer, and it goes down. They actually ruled it a two-pointer, not a three-pointer. 2 points for the Broncos.
That was a great play there by Angelica Lazo, who's the second leading scorer on Delhi. A great shot there for the Broncos.
They've recalled for a second foul of the game. Down now to a minute 16 in this quarter. It's a 15-point margin favoring the Lakers so far. Broncos looking to finish this quarter strong. They're going to need a lot of points to rack up here if they want this to be a close game. In the upper wing, they go with the drive. The layup is good. And now the Broncos reach into double figures. Meanwhile, Iglesias plays on the day floor. Got a wide open shooter, three-pointer. No good, but on the offensive rebound, it goes through. Yemchuk picking up 2 points.
That's been a huge story. Offensive rebounds, Logan Yemchuk there with the rebound, taking Diamond Pickett's place for giving Pickett a little bit of a breather, and did a great job of getting the offensive rebound and putting it up right away.
Iglesias saw it bounce, instead drives it, looking for 2. No, collects her own rebound. Tip ball, and the pressure, and jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Broncos with 12 seconds to go.
And now with 12 seconds left, the Broncos need to find a shot. They need to find somebody down low, I believe, and that's the only way they could really score here. They've got one basket from outside there, but the paint has been a big thing for the Broncos.
They got 3 seconds to do so, going for a long three-pointer, too strong off the rim. Collision at the end, and that's the way the first quarter will end. It's a 25-10 lead favoring the Lakers so far, as we have concluded the first quarter of this game. What do you like so far, and what are some of the suggestions to either side?
Well, we'll start off with Oswego, and Oswego's done a great job of getting up the floor very quickly in this one. Chastin Giles has been at the forefront of it, dishing passes out to all of her shooters as well as Diamond Pickett down low, and Oswego just needs to keep moving. They can't hold back with a 15-point lead. They need to keep going, and I think Sean Pinkerton will be telling them that right now. On the other side, for Delhi, they've been really struggling on the offensive end to get up shots, and a lot of that has to do with turnovers and great defense by the Lakers, but they need to find different ways to get points in the paint. That's where they've gotten most of their points in that first quarter. So keep finding ways to get down low and keep coming up with plays to get the big men involved for the Broncos. So it's going to be a big second quarter for Delhi to try and turn this game around from what it's been so far.
You mentioned about the rebounds, and there's only one player from the Lakers so far, Diamond Pickett. And so far, she's had 27 total of the rebounds this season. And we'll see with some of the others as well. It's almost unbelievable as well to have almost the same number of rebounds on both the offensive side and the defensive side of her. As the second quarter commences with Lakers having the ball. To Iglesias near the wing, looking to drive near the line. Set they play it back, down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer shot, no good. Lakers with a long pass, still is loose. They collect the offensive rebound. Fake the pass, what a move by Iglesias, but no good with a two-point layup opportunity. Now Broncos look to drive. Foul is called on the Lakers.
And that was a great job by Delhi of getting down the floor quickly, something that I've said for Oswego they've done really well. But for the Broncos there, Angelica Lazo did a great job of getting down the floor and drawing a foul for an opportunity at the free throw line.
First free throw opportunity, no good as the foul has been called on Iglesias, her first. The second free throw coming up. It's from Lazo, and she makes her second free throw attempt on the line. She's got 2 points, 5 points in total so far. Playing it near the wing, Iglesias has it, looking for a long three-pointer, and she's got it. The long three-pointer extends the lead to 17, favoring the Lakers. And that's stolen away, and it's Iglesias. Lays it up the court, and out of bounds. It's going to be the Broncos' ball.
Oswego did a good job there. Once again, Shayna Iglesias wide open at the top of the key. Tried to go down the floor quickly once again, but a little bit of miscontrol by the Lakers, and Delhi gets the ball back.
Clock starts with 8:48 to go. Ball's loose, and they ruled it Lakers ball. Or to inbound the ball to Iglesias. He's in the wing, now outside of the paint, and that's stripped in the way. Broncos looking on a quick attack. They lateral it back. In the middle, down with 18 seconds on the shot clock. As they look to drive now, two-pointer, whistle, travel. Lakers to have the ball.
That's beautiful defense by the Lakers. Two men right in the middle to stop Lazo from getting an opportunity in the paint. Just perfect defense so far from the Lakers in this one.
Clock starts with Iglesias dribbling down to the front court. And now the two-point attempt, no good, too strong. Offensive rebound, no good as well. The second offensive rebound in this possession. And third time, nails it in. That's Eller picking up 2 points.
And a great pass there by Logan Nemchek to find Layla Elor down low. And Oswego's been dominant in the paint so far. They continue there.
Two-pointer off the rim, no good. Iglesias picking up with the rebound. Long pass, wide open player, couldn't haul it in. And the whistle's going to belong to the Broncos. It was Skoronski who was the front player open. And now Broncos to have possession of the balls for a quarter into this second quarter with the Lakers lean ahead 30-11. Near the wing. They're going to drive it, almost taken away. Down to 10 seconds on the shot clock near the line. Now plays it at a baseline, two-pointer, and the rebound is taken by Eller. Plays it upwards, Skoronski, and offensive foul. They're going to call a charge.
A little bit out of control there by Claire Skoronski. And Delhi did a good job of drawing the charge there down low.
Couple of substitutions from the Broncos as we get set. It's Lazo taking the ball for the Broncos. Trying to climb their way back as best as they can. Near the wing, facing the pressure, and now look to drive, and it's blocked away. Lakers now, a couple of collisions going on. The backcourt in the meantime, though, two-pointer in and out by Iglesias, taking the attempt. And now Broncos looking on a quick attack. They lob it near outside the paint, and traveling is called on the Broncos. Lakers have the ball again.
A great block that we just saw from Logan Yemchek, and Iglesias tries to go down the floor. Had Layla Elor a little bit open, but chose to go up with it, rolled around the rim and out.
Another three-point attempt, this time missed, and another foul. This time called on the Lakers. So far, their third team foul in this quarter. It's called on Katie Lilly, her first of the game.
Oswego has been very strong on the defensive side so far, but Delhi hasn't put up over 50 points in any of their games so far this season. So they need to keep getting opportunities at the basket to try and challenge this Oswego team today.
Foul called on the Lakers again. And they're going to call the second foul on Skoronski. Second foul on her so far of this game. As shot clock resets to 20 seconds. And she'll be subbed out for Jackie Rice. So what is the prime concern? Is it more so of the shooting or more so of ball movement if you're the Broncos? What is the biggest concern so far?
I feel like ball movement because they're getting some shots up, but they are continuing to not completely find open shots. They're getting the shots up, but they're not completely open. Keep moving the ball, and they'll get more opportunities right in the lane. They were wide open right there. Shots like that will fall eventually. They just haven't so far in this one.
A wide open three-point attempt is good. That's Ella making a three-pointer. Now a 22-point margin with 5.5 minutes to go. Looking for a teammate, gonna play it safe to Lazo. She looks to drive, looking for a two-pointer. And there is a whistle. I think it's on the Lakers.
It was a shooting foul by Shayna Iglesias, and Angelica Lazo will get a couple of shots at the line. Getting another open shot there caught Oswego napping a little bit, and Iglesias was forced to foul Lazo.
Another couple pair of free throws for her. She makes the first. And it's also worth mentioning, too, that the Lakers, by giving up 5 fouls in this quarter, that the Broncos are now in the bonus for the remainder of this quarter. 7 points for Lazo so far.
That's huge for Delhi to get in the bonus so far. Keep drawing opportunities down low, and they'll get fouled and get to the free throw line.
Nowhere close on a three-point attempt as the Broncos will have the ball. They inbound the ball to Lazo. This time near the wing, looking to drive. Back to Lazo. She looks to drive. Couldn't control the ball, but it was last touch off of the Laker, and it's going to belong to the Broncos. Our timeout is taken.
As Delhi will get the ball down low, and it's going to be interesting to see what they draw up here, as trying to get back in this one, down 20 already in the second quarter. But the 5 fouls to 0 so far in the second quarter in favor of Oswego puts Delhi in the bonus. That's huge. They need to keep getting those opportunities. They will get fouled. And I'm looking at Angelica Lazo, who already has 7 points in this one, is in foul trouble a little bit with 2 fouls already. But if they keep getting her the ball, she'll find her opportunities and score a couple points, more points that she already has for the Broncos.
If you're the Lakers, I would imagine if you're the Lakers that you're thinking about discipline at this point because of the bonus that you have given up to your opponents.
Yes, Oswego's been strong on the defensive side so far, but they a little bit too strong so far in the second quarter, getting into foul trouble right now. But they need to stay disciplined, like you said, Trent. Need to not foul too many more people because they're just giving Delhi more opportunities to get back into this game by fouling them.
Well, we're unsure what the timeout was for, but we're going to resume action. Here's a quick 2-pointers made for the Broncos. Eller with the ball. Moves to the left side. Plays it back. Here's a 3-pointer shot. No good. Rebound taken by Lazo. She moves quick to the offensive side of the court. Plays it near the line. Now drives it. 2-pointer is good. 4 unanswered points from the Broncos after the recent timeout.
And Roche did a good job there, had a wide open lane, took it straight down the paint and the throat of this Oswego defense and got a great shot up.
Broncos to have the ball. It's amazing with the turn of events that we've gotten so far. The Oswego had finished the first quarter with a total of 25 points. Since then, they've scored 8. Broncos looking to extend their consecutive points. Near the wing, looking to kick it up, allows it back, almost stolen away. It's Lazo with 10 seconds on his shot clock. Traveling is called on the Broncos. These travelings have got to be demoralizing at this point for the Broncos.
Yeah, Lazo there had to go around a couple of different people to try and get to the basket. Ended up traveling, but keep moving the ball around, and then they'll get more opportunities.
Offensive rebound after a missed shot. Now they're looking for a 3-pointer, and that's no good. Eller with another rebound. Playing near the baseline. She's got the ball. Check. 2-pointer, no good. Another offensive rebound. Having it. Carvana looking for a 3-pointer. She misses it as well. Now Broncos push up. No play it safe for a moment with Lazo in control. Near the middle. That's Lennon. She's going to drive it. Being double teamed and stripped away. Here comes Carvana with the ball, looking for fast break points. No good. Playing it to Lazo. Looking to drive, looking for her 2 points. It may have been blocked. It was not. Lakers have the ball. About that fast-paced action that we're seeing go on despite some missed shots.
And Delhi did a good job there getting up the floor quickly, and it's Lazo at the forefront of that. Getting up the floor, but did a good job there. Oswego did of stepping in Lazo's way and not giving her an opportunity at the basket.
Lazo with the ball again, feeling the pressure. Goes in the paint, no foul. We still play on. Carvana now drives, plays it on Eller, 2 points, no good. No jump ball, they're going to play it on. And Lazo this time with the ball. Drive in, what a block. And Eller this time has the ball, and then a hard foul at the end.
Logan Yemchuk there, once again, right down low, a perfect block for Oswego. She's already had a couple in this second quarter, just a dominant force down low and on the defensive side. Oswego haven't fouled since they got that fifth foul. That's been huge for the Lakers, not giving Delhi any more opportunities at the free throw line.
Down to the final 2 minutes of this quarter with Eller with the ball. They play it to the opposite side of the wing this time. For ball movement, traveling. Traveling's going to be called on the Lakers. Now play resumes. Lazo with the ball. Or excuse me, it's not Lazo, that's Roche. Lennon with the ball. Driving it, 2 points, no good. Rebound made by Eller. The Lakers still having possession of the ball. And that's the first foul for Jennifer Roche so far for the Broncos. Second team foul of this quarter. Stolen away, Lennon had it for a moment. Now Eller has it for the Lakers. Lays it upwards and whistle foul.
It was a good play by Elor to respond to that almost turnover by herself and get it down right down below next to the paint for Kaivana, who goes to the line now.
Marissa Kemper is called for her first foul. As the first of the 2 free throws is no good by Kaivana, and she will shoot for her second. And the second free throw is good.
And Trent, we haven't seen too much of Chasten Giles or Diamond Pickett in the second quarter, but it hasn't really seemed to matter for the Lakers. Been dominant down low, and by moving the ball, they've gotten a lot of shots up and been really great so far in this game.
It's on a layup, but they have the offensive rebound, but a foul has been called. And 2 free throws coming up from the Broncos, as Jennifer Roche will go to the free throw line. So Evans being carried, or not so Evans. Kennedy LaValle called for her first foul. Two free throws, no good. And Eller with the ball with the final minute, but then stripped away in the moment by Lennon. Lennon going for a three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound made, two-pointer off the rim, and Lakers this time with the rebound. LaValle looking for a two-pointer, that's good.
We saw Sean Pickerton a little bit upset there with Layla Elor after that turnover. Delhi could not take advantage of it, and then Oswego come the other way. LaValle with a great opportunity right next to the basket.
Another traveling call on the Broncos. Lakers to have the ball with the shot clock turned off. And let it inbound to Cavana. It's a second strain off Eller in the bottom of the wing. LaValle on to Cavana in the upper wing. This time to Eller. LaValle again. They louder it back. There's the pressure. Evans allowing it. Eller now to Cavana with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound made. A long shot is no good in the first half right there. Any thoughts between both teams that you have seen?
Well, Oswego's been dominant so far, down low and on the outside. They've been really, really good down low. That's what they're going to probably focus on more of it in this second half. Diamond Pickett will get back into this game and be dominant like she was in that first quarter.
All right, so the first half concludes with the Lakers ahead by 19. The score is 36-17. Lakers lead. We'll be right back for second half coverage after this halftime. Trent Wilson, Zach Melmov with you here, getting ready for the second half of this game. So far, 36-17 is the score, favoring the Oswego State Lakers as they match up with SUNY-Delhi Broncos. 19-point game. Do you think there's any chance for the Broncos so far? I mean, I know anything can happen in sports, but what's the way to do it if they can?
I think they got to move the ball quicker. They're coming down on offense. They had a lot of turnovers in that first half. I think a message at halftime, keep moving the ball around, and there will be less turnovers in this game, and they'll get more opportunities at the basket to try and cut into this Lakers lead.
Broncos have committed 13 turnovers in the previous half, contrary to Oswego State's 8. And looking at the rebounds in a differential, 30 rebounds have been tallied by the Lakers, 19 for the Broncos, 13 of which for the Lakers have been offensive rebounds and 17 on the defensive side of it. And the baseline going off the screen, a look at the drive, and the first foul has been committed 20 seconds into this third quarter.
That was a good screen play there by the Broncos, and Jennifer Roche got around the screen, got an open shot right next to the basket, and got fouled. That's a good start to the half for SUNY-Delhi.
First free throw missed. It's Lazo again to the free throw line. Second free throw now. And that one's good. Giles to start things up, almost stolen. Ball was still in the court until now. Lakers will have the ball.
And we see Pickett and Giles back into the game for Oswego, try and take advantage, and a great matchup there right away by Diamond Pickett to get that shot up right in the middle of the paint.
7 points for her in total tonight. And look around the court, they line right to Lasso. To the paint, mishandled, and Lakers now with the ball. Giles with it again, heaves a long one. And a two-pointer, no good, offensive rebound, but it was stripped away at the last moment, and Lasso taking it. Holds on the wing. Now the Roche had for the moment. Now it's Lennon. And looking to drive, plays it back. 2 points, no good. Rebound handled on, and that was Johnson. Plays it along to Giles. Castiglione thought about 3, instead gives up to Giles. Pickett. In the paint now, Castiglione. And a charging foul has been called on Pickett, her first of the game.
That was a good play by Lennon right in the middle of the paint to take a charge against Diamond Pickett. No, not too many people would try and do that, but it was a smart play, and Delhi gets the ball back.
Second team foul so far for the Lakers in this quarter. Stripped and stolen, but the ball went out of the court in the last moment. Broncos will have the ball. And it resets the shot clock to 30. Lobbing it over to Lennon. Lennon thought about it. Now going to play along, and we have a foul.
And another foul on Pickett right there. 2 fouls in the span of about 10 seconds for Pickett. Not what Oswego wants to start this half. They already have 3 fouls just over a minute and a half into the game, into the second half.
Lazo from the baseline of the paint, plays it along, now has the ball on the opposite baseline. And going for a two-pointer, knocking it down. Giles to start things off. Heaves a long one, finds a wide open player for 3. No good. Castiglione with the offensive rebound. Tip stolen by Lasso. Lennon driving it. Another 2 points for the Broncos. It narrows it now to 16. Giles in the paint. Foul is called.
And Delhi's did a great job to start this half, especially on the fast breaks. That's been huge. In transition, they are dominating Oswego, getting down the floor very quickly and creating opportunities right next to the basket. That's why they've gotten so many unanswered points to start this second half.
They did not rule it a shooting foul. It's just a personal foul. And so Lakers are going to inbound the ball. And they find Pickett wide open, plays on to Giles. Now here's a three-pointer. And that's no good. Whitestack has been wide open for three and could knock it down. Another traveling on the Broncos.
But Oswego needs to get back in transition. They've been a little bit lackadaisical so far in the second half and giving Delhi opportunities to get back in this game. And they also need to take advantage now on the offensive end.
Giles drived it, was looking for a teammate, and it's stolen away, and now she collects the ball. Turning it around, gonna ease back, and plays it up. Kaivana thought about three, but she'll be called for traveling.
Kaivana's missed a couple of early threes, wide open threes, and then could have had another wide open three there, but chose to take it in the middle, but was called for traveling.
Playing it near the line, but it's stolen away. And Lakers go on the fast break. 2 points, no good. It was Johnson who was driving to the paint. And she'll head to the free throw line, shooting two. First free throw attempt is good from Johnson. The foul was called on Mayfield from the Broncos, her first of the game. And it makes it a second team foul on the Broncos.
And Oswego need to take advantage of these opportunities at the free throw line as they're getting a lot of points down low in the paint, but have been struggling a little bit from the outside. Getting points at the free throw line will help Oswego extend their lead.
Johnson's second free throw attempt, no good, but they collect the offensive rebound and jump ball. Lakers will have the ball.
It's a good hustle play there by Chaston Giles to read exactly what was going on for Oswego and keep possession.
Castiglione plays along. Johnson, 2 points. This time it goes through. So a 3-point play earned for Johnson after making one, missing one, and collecting an offensive rebound with a jump ball. And this time able to make it with a layup, as Castiglione is called after kicking the ball. Another kick ball on Castiglione. Broncos with the ball.
And Delhi is struggling to get the ball in a little bit. Oswego putting the pressure on this inbound, trying to get a steal.
Feeling the pressure, not going for 2 points, no good. Rebound made, Kavana, and a whistle. It's called on Roach for the foul.
A good foul by Jennifer Roche to stop that fast break. Oswego trying to do what Delhi has done a pretty good job of so far in this second half, getting out in transition. Oswego trying to return the favor as Kaivana had an opportunity.
Each team so far has committed 3 fouls in this quarter. To Pickett, the Johnson from the baseline. Oh, good. Roach on the rebound. Looking to drive it for 2, no good, short off the rim. Rebound made by Kavana. Plays it on to Johnson. Another traveling call.
Looked like Johnson was a little bit caught off guard that the ball went right to her wide open right in front of the basket. called for traveling. Oswego do have a 19-point lead, but this is not the start to the half that Sean Pinkerton would have been looking for at halftime.
Lennon dribbles. Looking to drive, and she does. Being double teamed and a foul. Called on Castiglio on her first foul. And Lennon will go to the free throw line, shooting 2. Misses on the first. Well, these free throw opportunities have been crucial so far, with both sides missing it.
And free throws are big. You have to make your free throws to stay in a game. Delhi needs it right now. Oswego even needs to continue to get opportunities at the free throw line and make them to keep this lead at large.
2 points earned for Pickett. 9 points for her in total this game. To Lennon. Lays on to Lazo. Looks, driving in the paint. Cat knocked down. Pickett on the rebound. Puts it up. Kavada. Looks for her 2 points, no good. Offensive rebound made by Johnson. Lazo on to Giles, looking for a three-pointer and knocks it down. This is the largest margin of the lead so far, 24, with the Lakers ahead 46-22.
Good ball movement on the rebound by Oswego, and Giles gets an open 3 with the assist going to Kavana.
It's intercepted by Castiglio. Hard collision. But they call it a blocking foul. No, I'm sorry, they reversed it. It's a charge on Giles.
We got a timeout, Trent, but Oswego hasn't had a great start to the second half, but they still have a 24-point lead. That Giles 3 was huge. Showed some great ball movement by Oswego. Kaivana running the show. Diamond Pickett kind of in foul trouble, and she's not been at her best so far in this second half. I look for her to get more involved down low in the paint because she is a really dominant force down there, and SUNY-Delhi hasn't really found a way to stop her.
We got 4 minutes, 21 seconds to go in the third quarter. Oswego State has scored 10 points since the start of the third quarter. And meanwhile, for the Broncos, they have scored 5 points so far. So we have a 46-22 game. The Lakers out in a commanding lead.
And Delhi has not completely taken advantage of those early 3 fouls by Oswego in this quarter. They need to continue to get to the free throw line if they want to come back in this one.
Let me quickly make a point right there. After Jijo's charging foul, that's a 15 foul for Oswego. And like it was in the second quarter, the Broncos are in the bonus. All right, here we go. Clock resumes. Near the wing, thought about driving, instead they allow it. It's Lennon. First had it, lobs over Lennon, in the paint, looking for 2, and another foul. And it's on Giles again.
A good move there by Lennon, a good spin move to get around Giles. Giles thought she had her hands up, but she came a little bit down on Lennon, and Lennon goes to the free throw line.
First free throw for Lennon. Missed the first. Last time she came up to the free throw line, missed 2 free throws. Looking to avoid it here. And misses a second free throw again. Pickett had the rebound, placed on to Giles. Kavada has it. Giles, Kavada over to Pickett. Pickett in the paint, now to Johnson. Last touch off of her. Broncos have the ball.
That was a good play by Pickett to try and find Johnson down low. I think a bounce pass would have been a little bit better to get Johnson that opportunity at the basket, and Delhi was able to tip it away for an Oswego turnover.
She is on the double-double watch so far. She is picking up her 10th rebound of this game. She right now has 9 points. This is a 2-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound made by Cuppers. Roach driving, another foul. You're going to call it on Kavana.
Foul on Kavana there going to the basket. Oswego was a little bit worried that it was on Pickett, and that would have been her 3rd.
Oh boy, just a lot of misses so far from the Broncos. Roach attempts for her 2nd. I think a violation from Roach. So with that, another 0-2 performance of the free throw line. Here's a 3-pointer by Castiglione, no good. Slapped out of it, and last touch off of her. Broncos have the ball. You think there's an underestimation from up stolen almost? Nope, Broncos still have the ball. Playing on near the baseline. Cooper's looking for 2, no good. Carvana now with the rebound. Plays it on to Johnson. A 2-on-1 matchup to Johnson in the paint. And 2 points go through. Out of 26 point. What do you think has been struggling so far with the Broncos when it comes to the free throws? They've been 0 for 6 so far.
I'm pretty sure it's a bit of confidence. They're lacking a bit of confidence. Only 22 points so far, and we're halfway through the 3rd quarter. Just now 24 points, but they haven't gotten over 50 points in any of their first 3 games. Oswego's already at 48 midway through the 3rd quarter. So Delhi needs to keep their confidence up. They're not making too many shots, but shots will come once they get more open.
Lennon in the paint misses a 2-pointer. Rebound made by Giles. Kavana for 3. No good. Pickett on the offensive rebound. Looking for a double-double. Instead, plays it for Giles. Looking for another 3-pointer, and she knocks it down. Her 2nd 3-pointer of the game.
That was a great offensive rebound by Diamond Pickett to kick it out to Giles for the 3-pointer. Diamond Pickett again on the offensive boards. It's been a big force so far today for Oswego.
Swinging it out to Lennon. Pickett almost had a collision, and it's going to stay with the Broncos. Timeout on the floor with a minute 42 to go. Lakers lead 51-24. It's just been an unbelievable day, especially for Pickett. She's on the double-double watch in this game.
And we've seen her over 10 rebounds in each of the first 2 games so far this season for Oswego, getting on that trend once again today. Who's going to stop Diamond Pickett? A lot of teams just need to find a way to box her out, whether it's double teaming her when a shot goes up. They need to find different ways because Diamond Pickett has been dominant so far in the first 3 games for Oswego down low.
There are 4 out of the 5 players on the court right now for the Lakers to have scored 8 points or more. Here's the layup by Castiglione, the only player on the court that hasn't scored over 8. She picks up another 2 points to make it 4 points total for her.
And the Broncos did a good job earlier in the half to start the half in transition. Oswego's taken over and gotten very easy layups on the other end.
DeRoche plays it back. In the baseline, they look to drive. 2-pointer, no good. Rebound made by Carvana. And Castiglione. They swing it out to Johnson now by Giles, who picks up 2 points. Is now in the double figures of the points she has earned so far, 10. Allowing it over to Roach. Looking, feeling the pressure now with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's a three-point attempt off the backboard. Pickett with the rebound, and I think a foul has been called on the Broncos with exactly 30 seconds to go.
Oswego here likely holding for the last shot. They're up 31 right now, but 30 seconds left. The shot clock goes off. Try and find an open shot, maybe get an opportunity down low. But I'm looking for Danielle Kaivana to probably get the last shot here for the Lakers.
Shot clock is dead since we have exactly 30 seconds left. Giles picks the ball up and lobs over to Kavanagh. Back to Giles. Looks over to Pickett. Kavanagh holds the ball. Now dribbles. To Giles again. Castiglione, Giles, Pickett, Kavanagh. Down to 10 seconds. Long toss over Kavanagh. Now Johnson. Half for a moment. Castiglione going for three. No good. Pickett, offensive rebound. No good. And that's the way the third quarter will end. At the end of three, we got a score of 55-24 with the Lakers up in front. Your thoughts to this performance from the Lakers?
It's been dominant so far, and a lot of that has to do on the rebounding side, as Diamond Pickett's been a dominant force for the Lakers on the rebounds down low, and SUNY-Delhi has not been able to stop her. There have been a couple of different players. Elena Johnson has also gotten a lot of rebounds for the Lakers. Getting those rebounds and even getting offensive rebounds has helped the Lakers really extend this big lead, and they're continuing to move the ball around perfectly so far in this one. SUNY-Delhi just hasn't completely had an answer, and a lot of that just has to be credited to Oswego's defense. Not too many open shots so far in this game for the Broncos.
Looking at the turnover category, it's now up to 20 for the Broncos. Lakers nearing that with 17. And meanwhile, with the offense, or with the rebounds, 47 from the Lakers. 19 of which have been on the offensive side. That tells you a lot about how physical they are, this Lakers team, and wanting the ball back.
No doubt, and that comes on the offensive end as well as the defensive end. They've learned very well to box out and be aggressive down low to create more opportunities on the offensive end, and they've shown it so far in this game.
All right, another quarter. The fourth quarter is Lennon, plays it along to Lazo. They toss it in the upper wing now with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Lobbing it down. 5 seconds left. Looking to try and get the shot off here. Lazo gets it off in time, hits it off the rim. And rebounds made by Kavanagh. To Giles, over to Pickett, in the line. Now drives the paint, and a foul is called. She'll head to the free throw line, shooting two.
We saw 4 different players there from the Broncos try and get something on Diamond Pickett to stop her from getting an opportunity, but Pickett did a good job of drawing a foul, and she got some more opportunities at the free throw line.
2 free throws for Pickett. First free throw is no good. Now she'll have another opportunity to try and make it another double-double game for her. No good off the second free throw. Lakers with the ball.
And on that play, that's all boxing out by Delhi. They didn't do a great job of it, and Oswego gets the ball back out of it.
Pickett calls for the ball, knocks it down, 2 points for her. Another double-double performance from Pickett. Lennon near the wing. Gets it over to Lazo. Driving, looking for two. No good. Offensive rebound, though. Missed as well. And Johnson able to collect it. And Kaivana now going to the opposite side of the court. Finds Giles over to Pickett. Too strong off the backboard. Though Johnson able to knock it down for two. Extends it to a 35-point margin now.
An amazing pass there by Chaston Giles. Gave it to Pickett, who almost hit the layup, but Johnson was there to clean it up on the offensive boards once again for Oswego.
Swings it over to the paint. Another traveling call on the Broncos. Another substitutions from both sides as Castiglione will inbound it to Giles. To Iglesias, lobs it to opposite side of where Castiglione was. Giles over to Iglesias. To Pickett. No good, offensive rebound. And she earns 2 points without a whistle. Near the wing and the baseline now. Roach lobs over to Lennon. Going for a three-pointer, no good. And rebounds made by Nimechek as Iglesias catches it. Looks for a wide open two-pointer, too strong though. Offensive rebound missed. Nimechek tried to keep it alive, but the Broncos will have the ball. We got 7 minutes, 28 seconds so far. 61-24 the score.
And sorry,
favoring the Lakers.
That play from Pickett, great offensive rebound, and she keeps adding to her scoreline, and a double-double right now for Diamond Pickett. That's her third in 3 games for Oswego so far this season.
What an unbelievable two-point shot that was by Roche. And it leads me to this, Melmont, is it well to be considered to be a Lakers player of the week at least? I mean, we've seen another incredible double-double performance out of Pickett as Iglesias goes for 3, and that's no good. But Pickett now with the offensive rebound. Now Giles looking for 2, nails it down. Back to the question I was saying about suggestion on Pickett being possibly player of the week for the Lakers.
And she's done an unbelievable job so far this season, but I love her aggressiveness. That's what makes her really good down low. There are people boxing her out from Delhi, but she's getting around them because she is so strong and so aggressive. She's getting more opportunities, and she's been so good for the Lakers so far this season. She wants to continue that once the Lakers get into conference play.
Iglesias with the rebound. Plays it Giles on to Pickett. Nimechek looking for 2 off the rim. Pickett with another offensive rebound. Rejected after going for a shot. We get a few substitutions from the Lakers. Giles and Pickett are the 2, and Castiglione. Two-point shot, no good. Rebound made by Lennon. And Roche will dribble it to the offensive zone. Lobbing it near the paint. They lateral it back to Roche. And a foul. Called on Katie Lilly. It will be her second foul of the game.
And we've seen a lot of opportunities for Jennifer Roche at the free throw line. Delhi has struggled mightily so far in this game at the free throw line. Let's see if she can take advantage of an opportunity here.
One for 7 after missing that free throw. And she attempts for her second. And that one misses as well. Elor now with the ball. Plays it on to Iglesias. Definitely looking for three, no good. Rebound made by Roach. Lobs it up. That's Lazo. A foul and plus 2 points.
What a good play there on the fast break by Angelica Lazo. With the defender right on her, she's still able to get it up for the and one. A beautiful play for the Broncos.
11 points for Lazo tonight. Plus that free throw makes it 12. Iglesias driving it to the paint. And they're going to count it.
Another basket in the paint for Oswego. They've been great in there so far today, really finding more and more opportunities. And Iglesias took advantage of an opening right there.
Lennon making a free throw, Lennon was called for a third foul, and Iglesias making the free throw, extends it to 8 points. Roach allows it to Lennon. Lennon holds, finds Lazo. In the paint, jump ball. And it's going to belong to the Lakers. Zach, you and me are going to have the action for the men's basketball game tonight with Clarkson University and the Lakers playing on. What do you expect for the outcome of this game to be between the two?
I think it's going to be a very tight game. It's a non-conference matchup. Clarkson has struggled to start this season, and obviously Oswego won the Max Steel tournament, but it's going to be a really good game. Both sides really looking to get a victory in non-conference to keep advancing throughout their season.
Elor picking up another 2 points. Playing to Lennon in the upper wing. To Roach. Plays it up. Shoots for 2. No good. Rebound made by Lilly. Finds Elor. Lobbing it. 2 points. Lilly knocks it down. Able to pick up her 2 points of this game. And the margin now extends to 41. And a timeout has been taken on the floor. 4 minutes, 6 seconds to go. Like I said, 70-29, Lakers ahead. The story so far has got to be another double-double performance out of Pickett.
It definitely has to be. Diamond Pickett has been so good so far in this game, and especially this season for the Oswego State Lakers. She's dominant down low with rebounds as well as putting up good shots and open shots, and she has a lot of great vision. She's made some great passes down low. Her and Elena Johnson have linked up a couple times, and she's got a couple assists on the day, Diamond Pickett. That's the story for Oswego so far in this game, and that's the story for Oswego so far this season.
16 rebounds out of Pickett. 13 points in total. With this game being on the cusp of its conclusion, it would extend to a second consecutive victory for the Lakers. And they'll have a meeting with SUNY Poly in a Mooresville tournament this Friday. I'm looking forward to see how they perform when they travel this weekend.
And we talked about it at the beginning of the game, Trent. These games in non-conference are just preparation, a lot of preparation for the future and the conference schedule, the tough conference schedule that Oswego is going to have in the SUNY Conference. So picking up wins here and running the offense as well as plays on the defensive side will help the Lakers in the future. They've done a great job of that so far in their first 3 games.
And this time now, the Lakers use their timeout with 3 minutes, 58 seconds to go.
We also talked about the new faces that Oswego has, having a COVID season last year canceled, and now getting a lot of new faces coming in. Oswego really is just trying to get settled here, and especially in non-conference play, in games like this, they need to continue to play hard, and everybody needs to learn what Sean Pinkerton wants from this team for the rest of the season.
So including sophomores, with the 9 freshmen that are on this roster, plus there are 3 sophomores, that totals it up to 12 players that are familiar, or they're new rather, to the roster of this Lakers team. And do you think it is all worth it pretty much to gain that experience and knowledge to be a higher successful team?
No doubt, and gaining 9 freshmen is a big plan for even the future and future years. They have a lot of great faces, a lot of great players from that freshman class, and they're going to continue to learn and add some more experience to themselves in this game and continue on this season. They've got a great squad, and they're going to continue to move on, especially in games like this. Getting some new faces in the game to learn more is huge for Sean Pinkerton's side.
All right, clock resumes. Lennon now in control in place of Roach. Lobs it over Lennon near the paint, and we get a whistle. Foul, I believe, on the Lakers. It is 3rd foul of the game, and Payne Dafler. As the Broncos inball the ball now, you feel the double pressure. Roach dribbles the ball out, down to 10 seconds on the shot clock, stolen away. And here's Iglesias in the paint, turns, looking for a 2-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound goes through. Now get out a 2-pointer, knife check. Swing it out, another turnover. Knife check this time with Iglesias. Driving it, looking for 2, and they're going to call a charge on Iglesias. It's a 4th foul on Iglesias.
And Iglesias a little bit out of control there, took it down into the paint, tried to draw a foul, but it ended up going the other way for a charge. And Delhi has done a good job of that so far. They've drawn a couple of charges, especially even on Diamond Pickett. They've done a good job of showing some discipline and showing some aggressiveness as well and strength in the paint to try and stop some of Oswego's chances.
Allowing it to Lasso. And Cooper's now. Lasso, 2-pointer, knocks it down. See the men's basketball team entering now. But first, we got the last 2.5 minutes in this match as the Lakers are ahead by 41 points. Mishandled on the moment there. Lasso collects it. Look at a drive. Pulls away. Lennon. Cooper turns, looking for a 2-pointer, feeling the double pressure, goes for it again. Nice shot off the backboard. Final 2 minutes in this quarter now. And it's Iglesias dribbling the ball. Elor looking for a wide open 3-point attempt and knocks it down.
And some great effort by Delhi on one end, and then Oswego comes the other way with Layla Elor hitting a 3-point shot. But Delhi's effort has been there. They've shown a lot of character in this game so far. They just haven't been able to hit too many shots. Oswego's done a good job on the defensive side to only hold Delhi to 33 points today. But if they keep shooting and keep getting more opportunities, shots will eventually fall for the Broncos.
Substitutions from both sides. Elora went to the bench with 10 points in this game. All right, 1:20 to go in this quarter. And now we get another whistle. And now they got things resolved and resume action again. Out on the upper wing. And now they look for a three-pointer attempt, no good. As the rebound is handled by the Broncos, and they'll carry it along to the offensive side with Roach. Down to the last minute. Swings it out to Lennon. Lennon holds. Lyles it over to Lazo. To Roach. On Lazo. They call the foul. And I think that will be on Iglesias, and if so, that's her 5th foul of the game, and she is fouled out. Not the kind of ending that Iglesias wanted. So she will finish with 8 points in total with 4 rebounds and an assist. Lazo on the free throw line, makes the second free throw. We thought Elor was the one that was subbed out. She's still on the court. On the upper baseline, they play near the paint, stripped away. Long toss over to Lazo. Looking for her 2 points, missed. Rebound though goes through. 24.8 seconds left, and they will drain as much time until it hits 0. They play it back and forth at the moment with 10 seconds left. Off the leg, and it will belong to the Lakers. Should one of the players at least may have hold on to the ball.
Maybe. I think Sean Pinkerton is going to tell them that right now at the last 4 seconds of this one.
4.7 to go. They give it to Elor. Down to 1 second. They will not attempt to shoot. And your final thoughts to this match between the Lakers and the Broncos?
As the Lakers dominant today and really showed out early with the 25-10 lead at the end of the first quarter and did not stop there, putting up 75 points today. Sean Pinkerton is going to love what he saw from Oswego in transition. They did a great job on the offensive boards. They also did a great job. They struggled a little bit from the outside, but as they got more opportunities in the paint and down low, they took advantage of them. On the other side for Delhi, they need to keep moving on, and once their shots are more open, Oswego did a good job on the defensive side today. Once Delhi gets more opportunities, they will take advantage of them, and they will hit their open shots.
All right, stick around at 7:30 p.m. We will commence the Clarkson University and Oswego State Lakers game. But in the meantime, though, final score 75-39. That's the Lakers pick up their second victory of the season. So for Zach Melman, I'm Trent Wilson saying so long, and stick around at 7:30 for Clarkson and Oswego State men's basketball game.